guys, today we're in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. We're about 9 miles outside the main attractions, about 15-minute drive. Back at TRISH'S Diner. This is a place we came and had breakfast a few years back. So today we decided to come back here and have lunch and bring you with us. So are you ready, Bobby?
I'm ready.
Let's rock and
Let's
roll.
rock and roll.
On a warm day, you can sit outside here at TRISH'S. Outside dining. And while you're waiting, if they're busy, you can just sit out here in these rocking chairs and take it all in. Watch the cars go by out here on 321. Take a look at TRISH'S Mountain Diner. See their lunch and dinner menu. Starting off with appetizers, fried green tomatoes, onion rings, chicken strips and fries. Soups, a cup $4.95, a bowl $5.95. A bowl of pinto beans for $6.95. The soups are vegetable, French onion, and homemade chili. Couple choices of salad. The house salad is $4.95. You can combo that soup up with a BLT or a grilled cheese or a salad. Mountaineer Meals includes 2 sides and a choice of bread. Substitute a salad for $1. A ribeye steak for $14.95. That sounds pretty good because they cut it fresh here. Liver and onions, chopped steak, country steak and gravy. Grilled pork, open face roast beef. They told us the fried catfish is one of their specialties, and D's chicken. Sides for $2.95. A lot of choices on that. Loaded baked potato, $5.95. Plain baked potato, $4.95. The daily lunch special. Bobby's going to get the chicken casserole for $11.95 since it is Tuesday. Specialty sandwiches served with one side, TRISH'S Mountain Burger. Cheeseburger, mushroom Swiss, pulled pork, ribeye cheesesteak, Southwest chicken, catfish. Reuben, Bobby thought about getting that. BLT, homemade chicken salad, the wrap, and the kids menu. They brought the food and it came pretty fast. Let's just go over mine real quick. Green beans with ham and bacon. Look at that ribeye steak, some shrimp, homemade mashed potatoes and gravy. I got the cornbread today. It's not sweet cornbread, that's why Bobby didn't want it, but it was made here, so I wanted to try it. The special, that was $11.95, Bobby. That's a pretty good
that's a
deal.
big helping.
Chicken casserole, carrots, potato salad, and a homemade biscuit, and some sweet tea. Let's get started.
That's a big helping, John. I asked the young lady, she said there's cream of mushroom and cream of chicken in this. There's the stuffing, there's some chicken.
That's a hearty looking meal.
It is. That's very good. The chicken's tender, the stuffing's moist, but you have, the cream of chicken and cream of mushroom in it.
Look at all that inside there.
That's a meal by itself.
It is. And you got all these other sides to eat. One more look at Bobby's chicken casserole. Look how deep the dish is.
They make the potato salad here. Definitely can tell that is homemade potato salad. It's a mustard base, some sweet pickles in it, chopped fine. The potatoes are firm. Very good potato salad. I love potato salad. It's one of my favorite things to get.
Yeah, we got some the other day from the store. We went out and got some.
Not as good as this.
I'm sure. Now you got the carrots.
These are buttered carrots. Probably just doctored them up some. I'm sure these are just out of the can, but they salt and peppered them well. And it has some butter, so that gives it some flavor. Carrots are soft. I went with the biscuit because Southern style cornbread, I think, is more bland. It's not sweet. I like the sweet flavor.
Well, I'll let you try a piece of mine if
I
you
will
ask.
try it.
Homemade
Light and
biscuit,
fluffy.
though.
Soft. I'll let you see. Put some butter on it. I might try some jelly later if I have room after eating this. That's a very good biscuit. You can tell that this is homemade also. It's not dry or anything. It's very soft. I'm glad I went with the biscuit.
I'm going with the most basic thing first, is the shrimp. This is just frozen shrimp. Let me try it. Some cocktail sauce. Now for frozen shrimp, this is pretty good. I mean, it was $4 more to add the shrimp to it. I thought that was worth that because I don't care that it's frozen. I just like shrimp. Wherever they're getting this shrimp from, whatever brand, it's pretty good. I enjoyed it. Real crispy. They did a good job of preparing it. Let's just take those off there. And look at that ribeye steak. Where can you get a ribeye steak at for $14.95? See some seasoning on there? And they cut it fresh here. Just cut it. Oh, look at that. There we go. I got it medium. There we go. How you get your steak done is just a preference. Sometimes I'll get it medium rare, medium well. But this is very good. It's tender, guys. It's got a great flavor to it. It is juicy. It cut nice. But the size of it, look how big that is. That's definitely worth $14.95. So I'm happy with that. That's almost enough to split with somebody. Bobby could eat half this steak. Now it has some seasoning on here. Not quite sure what it is. Brought some Heinz 57 sauce to the table. We could get A1, but I'm enjoying just the flavor of the steak itself. You know, a lot of you guys want it probably more rare, but even the way I have it cooked medium, it is still so tender and just so flavorful. I might put a little Heinz 57 sauce at the end, but I'm happy with this. I'm gonna try the mashed potatoes next. Homemade mashed potatoes with some brown gravy. Look at that. Well, it's gonna be creamy. Now the mashed potatoes are pretty good. You can tell they are homemade, but what sticks out about that is the brown gravy. A lot of times you get brown gravy, it's really salty. That is not, it just has a great flavor. That's a good side to get. Now the green beans with the bacon and ham in them. That's gonna be good. Here we go. Enjoying the flavor of the green beans, especially being made with bacon and ham both. You can taste that in them. They're soft. Look at that. Probably just out of a can, but since they've docked them up with the bacon and ham, just gives them that great flavor. The waitress recommended that I get the green beans. She said that was one of the better side items, and I can see why. It is very good. It's like 2 days in a row now, Bobby, I've eaten green beans. What's the deal?
No, you're off to a good start. But you do eat green beans at home.
I do, but normally it's, when we come out, a lot of times I like French fries and stuff like that, heavy stuff. I usually don't get green beans, and they had corn, but I went with the green beans instead of the corn. All right, let's try this unsweet cornbread. They make the cornbread here, so I thought I would try it, even though I am not a huge fan of cornbread. I'm gonna cut it, just gonna cut it in half this way. There's the inside. I'm gonna try it without any butter on it, just plain. I see why Bobby likes sweet cornbread better. This is plain, but it's good. I mean, it's soft and a little crispy on the outside. It needs butter or something on there. The sweet cornbread, sometimes you can just eat without anything on it.
It's better.
So I probably would not get this if you don't like any sweetness to your cornbread, unless you like this Southern style. Isn't that what it is, Southern style, Bobby?
That's what she said.
It's more plain. Maybe good with beans. I think they probably put this a lot in pinto beans and items like that.
You would think their Southern cornbread would be sweet because
You would.
look at the tea. The tea is sweet.
And I'm not a cornbread fan, and I will eat the sweet cornbread. It's all right, but I probably wouldn't want to eat this. But yeah, the tea here is very good.
And usually
it's pretty sweet.
Southern tea is sweet. So
It is.
I just wonder why they don't like sweet cornbread.
Well, somebody watching this video can tell us why
Yeah.
Southerners don't like their cornbread sweet.
And maybe some
I don't.
do.
Maybe. We don't eat a lot of pinto beans, at least I don't. Maybe they do it because maybe the sweetness takes over the flavor of the pinto beans when they put them in
I'm
beans.
not
But
sure.
I will put some butter on this to finish it off. But this is homemade.
Came back on to correct myself. I was talking to the waitress. These are not out of a can. They buy the baby carrots and put the butter and salt and pepper. So they cook these.
You're liking them.
That's probably why they are better than a can. They're not as mushy as a can.
How you doing on that casserole? There's still a lot there.
There's going to be a lot left. I'll be taking some of that back with me.
And you tried my steak. What did you think about
It's
it?
prepared well, has good seasoning on it. It's tender. I like it that way. I don't like mine rare.
Yeah, you don't want any pink
no.
in yours. But even though it's medium, it's still so
Yeah,
tender.
I like mine better medium.
The more I eat of this steak, the more I like it. This is more like the medium rare that Bobby will not eat. I'll eat it anyway. Would you eat it like that?
Probably
Not,
not.
probably not. But what I wanted to say about this is I haven't put any Heinz 57 sauce on this. Whatever seasoning he's using is amazing. I asked her about it. It's more like a house secret. But they use it on their pork chops, and they have pork chops for breakfast here. We'll have to come back and try those sometime, because if the seasoning is as good on those pork chops as it is on those steaks, I would love it.
You could get the pork chops for breakfast, and I would get the biscuits and gravy because their biscuits are so soft. Very good.
I can't remember what we had when we came here for breakfast. I haven't watched that video
I think
for a
I
long
had
time.
a waffle.
I don't remember what I had.
Well,
I know I liked it. That's why we came back. Bobby's going to share some of this chicken casserole with me.
I had plenty to
She
share.
can't eat it all. That's too much. I don't know if I could eat that big bowl of chicken casserole, but it just looks so good. And by the way, I ate all my steak. Enjoyed it. If you're a chicken lover, you're going to love that because you just get so many different kinds of chicken flavor from it. From that cream of chicken and cream of mushroom. Yeah, you heard me say it, cream of mushroom. And I hate mushrooms, but you cannot taste any of that in there. It is moist. I like how that stuffing just takes the flavor of that cream of chicken over. And the chicken they're using in there is tender. But what I can get from that, that is a hearty meal. That is going to fill you up.
Very filling.
There is no way I could eat that whole bowl. Bobby didn't do it. I don't think I could do it. That's a great special for
It is.
$11.95.
I had a similar recipe to this, but I didn't call it a chicken casserole. I put the stuffing in a pan on the bottom, then the chicken breast, cream of chicken soup over top of it, and then some bread crumbs. My kids loved it.
We'll have to make that sometime. You never made that, but what I do like that Bobby makes is stuffed shells.
Yes, you like it.
That's one of my favorites. Let's take a look at our receipt here at Trish's Mountain Diner. There is the address for your GPS. Ribeye and shrimp, $18.95. The daily special, $11.95. We both had drinks, and I love the sweet tea here. It was $2.95. Grand total, $40.39. We just left Trish's Mountain Diner here on 321 in Gatlinburg. What did you think about it?
If you want some good country cooking, this is the place to come. When you go inside the restaurant, there's 9 tables in the front, there's 8 in the back. So it's a cozy restaurant. Our waitress was Liz. I really enjoyed talking to her. She was very friendly. Now they have a special Monday through Friday, so that's what I went with, and it was the chicken casserole. That thing was very filling, so I'm taking half of it back with me. I got the carrots and the potato salad. That potato salad is made here, it's homemade. I went with the biscuit over the cornbread, which I'm glad I did because I like sweet cornbread. I put a little bit of jelly on the biscuit, so that was my dessert. Now Trish used to work here and she passed away from breast cancer, and they still use her recipes today. When we did a video a few years ago on the breakfast, we were talking to her sister and she's telling the story, so we'll have to link that video up to this.
I had to get that ribeye steak. They told me they cut that fresh here. And I had the homemade mashed potatoes with that gravy. I really enjoyed that gravy. The green beans tasted very flavorful with the bacon and ham in it. Great meal here. I mean, the breakfast was good. I don't know which is better, breakfast or lunch or dinner, or just come for both. I'm happy we drove out here. This is not very far. We said it earlier. It's 9 miles, about 15 minutes from downtown Gatlinburg. One great thing about this place, though, it's family owned, and we love supporting that because you want to keep these family owned places around. A lot of them are disappearing.
And they're usually the best places to get a meal. Let me know in the comments, do you like sweet or unsweetened cornbread? So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe.
Yeah, so until we meet again,
J&B
J&B have left the building.